This reflection focuses on what I have learned from my placement and fourth year units and how this will prepare me for my final placement. My prior placement have taught me that teaching in early childhood isn't just about planning activities. It's about creating bond, mindfully supervising children, responding to their interests, and working cooperatively with educators and families. My key learning is that small daily actions that help children feel safe, happy, and confident, such as greeting children, supporting transition, and asking open-ended questions. The perspective connects to EYLF Outcome 1. It also connects to NQS Quality Area 5, which reforms relationship with children. An accomplishment for me was building trust relationship with children, creating learning experiences that were based on their interests. For example, during a Three Little Pigs project, I used storytelling, puppet play, and construction activities. Children were engaged because the experience connected with the story they liked. This supported children's language problem solving and collaboration. This reinforced that strong intentional teaching often grows from children's interest and play. Another important example involved child with additional support needs. I used visual support, modeling and wait time, and quiet space to support participation. This experience taught me that inclusion does not mean expecting every child to participate in the same way, modifying the surrounding schedule and measures of teaching so that each child can feel competent and included. This connect with the social relationship model of disability, which helped me understand that barrier often sit in the environment, not within the child. One challenge I faced was the children's emotional management and conflict between peers. For example, when one child knocked over another child's tower, I acknowledged the upset feeling, support both children to talk, and help them rebuild together. This taught me that conflict can become an opportunity for learning if teachers are calm. I learned to guide children through conflict rather than simply control the behavior. From this experience, I believe there are several things placement students must know and prepare before entering a service. Placement students need a practical understanding of the EYLF planning cycle, including observation, documentation, assessment, planning, and critical reflection. They also need to understand key professional expectations, including the National Quality Framework, ECA Code of Ethics, Australian Professional Standard for Teachers, and service policies. The research unit helped me see myself not only as a practitioner, but also as a reflective researcher. Through a small quantitative case study on inclusion, I learned that inclusion means meaningful participation and belonging, not just physical presence. Working with a social constructive lens, I examined how routine, transition, and everyday interaction either supported or constrains children's engagement. Using observation, reflective journal, and discussion helped me look more carefully at children's participation and my own assumptions. The second fourth year unit I'm reflecting on is inclusive perspective in early childhood education. The inclusive perspective unit told me that inclusion is central to children's rights, well-being, and learning. I learned to move away from seeing the child as the problem and instead focus on removing barrier in the environment. I would embed this learning through planning environments and experiences that facilitate participation from the start. I would use visual support, predictable routines, quiet space, and flexible ways for children to participate. In my future practice, I will continuously ask myself, what can I change in the environment, routine, or teaching approach to support this child's participation? This question will help me be strengthened based, inclusive, and reflective.